Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers, and today is officially Enzo Fernandez Day, so I'm going to be doing another video about Fernandez, just letting you know how the deal was actually done. Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. So guys, we finally got our man. Yesterday it was announced on the by the Benfica website, because they've got to do that for their stock exchange. And today we had the official Chelsea announcement of our new British record-breaking signing. So, how was this deal actually carried out? So, as we know, at the beginning of January, after an impressive World Cup, this guy came on our radar, and we wanted to get this guy at all costs. But it was a battle of wills, because in the red corner we had Rui Costa, who was saying release clause or nothing, and he was driving a hard bargain. And Chelsea said, yeah, we do want him, but we're not prepared to go out to the release clause. But as time went on, they tried to do something, offering 80,000 with a few players involved. But Rui Costa stood firm. No, not accepting that. No, not accepting that. So Chelsea, and that's what they sometimes do. They wait to see whether someone's it's a battle of wills, and whether they'll soften in their approach. But no, they were still standing firm. So once we knew they were standing firm, a few more days left till the transfer window closes, and we thought, you know what, we'll come in, we'll meet the release clause. Okay, job done. So Chelsea fans getting really excited by this, but then it was a case of structure, how we structure the deal. And depending on what reports, because we had all sorts of different reports. We had reports from the Portuguese side saying one thing, reports from the English side saying something, and we had the Argentinian reporters saying something else. So one day it's looking positive, the next day not looking so positive. 1 hour is looking positive, the next hour not so positive. So it was a roller coaster of emotions for Chelsea supporters. But on the final day, Chelsea love a drama. So on the final day of the transfer window, we went to iron things out and see what we can do. And even up until yesterday, it was, will it happen? Wouldn't it happen? And then one report said, yeah, it's definitely happening. Medicals arranged. Another report said, no medicals arranged. Nothing's been decided. Still tense. Talks are still tense. And we had a glimmer of hope, but no, still, Rui Costa was proving a stumbling block. Didn't want to let his man go. But then eventually, come 10 o'clock, the deal was ironed out. And Boehly and Eghbali got their man. Eghbali was a guy who said, look, I'm not coming back without this man. He's mine. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to wear down Mr. Costa and get my man. And that's what he done. He finally wore him down. And now that we're seeing the details of the deal, whoa, we've pulled off a blinder here, guys. Okay, pulled off a blinder. We still ended up paying the asking price, just a little bit over actually. £121 million is what we paid for him. But, and there's a big but, when you break down the structure of the deal, we think, yeah, it's done. I see how we've managed to pull this one off. 30 million, yes, that's right, only 30 million up front, and we've got a further 6 payment installments, and we've got Fernandez tied down to an 8-year contract. So Boehly and Eghbali, well done. They're not billionaires for nothing. They've come in and said, you know what, financial fair play. How can we make all these deals and still stay within fair play rules? And they've done something that I say never's been done before, but Chelsea have actually done this before. We've done it with Kepa. We've given them a 7-year deal. That's not heard of a lot, but that was more of an exception rather than a rule. And these guys have come and made it an exception. Such was a clever way of dealing with FFP. The FFP thought, we need to do something about this, and they've decided to close that loophole. No, it's not even a loophole. It's just we're just being smart with it. So they're saying, okay, we're only doing it to 5-year contracts because Chelsea found a way. So of course, let's stop them from doing it. But you know what? the joke's on them and the other teams, because I think other teams were complaining. But by complaining, it's made them suffer. And that's what they haven't realised. We've already come in now and we've got in our players. And this loophole not being closed, and FIFA saying they're going to close it in the next summer window. Chelsea thought, well, rather than waiting to get Fernandez, let's get him now. And let's try, let's make this deal over 8 years, and then we can get this guy. We don't have to worry about FFP. So now the other clubs can't follow the same the same sort of tactics that Chelsea are using now. So they have to tie people down to 5-year contracts. So it's gonna, we're sitting happy, sitting pretty. We've got our players in. We've got 8 players in. So we're okay. I'm all right, Jack. But the other teams now have to think of more creative ways of complying with financial fair play. So, great bit of business by our boys. So now we can sit, we've got our men. And you know what? Chelsea spending this year, we spent more, apparently, in this window alone than the Spanish, Italian, French and German leagues put together. Such is our might, our financial strength. And people, as I said in my other video, we thought we were going to be going under now. they are crying because, better the devil eh? Had you not tried, got rid of Abramovich and the press tried to get rid of, tried to bring Chelsea back down to what level they thought that we should be, had you not done that, well, you wouldn't be seeing the amount of spending, the spending power that we've got now. So he's laughing now. He's got a last laugh. So anyway, but I'm not having the last laugh yet because they still got to perform on the pitch, and let's see how they do it. Just before I go, actually, I feel sorry for Mr. I reported yesterday that we'd agreed a deal for Hakim Ziyech with PSG, but because everybody was out in Portugal trying to finalise this deal with Enzo Fernandez, I think we left Billy McCulloch, the kit man, and Frank Steer, the driver in charge of paperwork, over at Stamford Bridge. So what happened was, they sent over the wrong paper once, and PSG contacted us, and they did send over the right paper, but Billy and Frank, bless them, they're not used to doing this administrative work. They sent it over without signing it, meaning that eventually, once PSG got back in touch with us and we did send over the right documents, it had passed, the time had passed, and Ziyech had been left stranded. So feel sorry for the guy. They'd already set up a press conference, had his shirts printed and everything else, but it wasn't to be. But you know what? There's always next season. You can bring him back next season. Give us some money. Allow us to help us to pay off for these players. Give us some money. We'll give you Ziyech. It's going to be difficult for Ziyech to come back now. But one good thing is, I know it's not like they're playing in Paris, but the Turkish league and the Russian leagues, I think their windows close a bit longer. So if he feels that he cannot come back to Chelsea after what's happened, there may be a loan to one of those leagues before making his dream move to PSG. That's an option. So, but we also had Jorginho. Thanks, Jorginho. You've paid off the first instalment of our Enzo Fernandez transfer fee, and spread over a long period of time now, so we don't have to worry about financial fair play. So, guys, that's how everything panned out yesterday. Nail biting stuff, but just like Chelsea, we like a drama, and we pulled this one out of the bag. So, guys, what do you think of this transfer move? Stick your comments in the section below. What do you think of the Ziyech situation? Sorry for him, or is it the fact that PSG moved too late? So if they wanted him earlier in the window, they could have moved for him a lot quicker. Deadline deals can get like this. It can be tight. Let me know your thoughts below. Anyway, don't forget, as always, to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you'll be notified every time I make a new video. Take care. Bye-bye.